Miracle Boy Boxing. I am your host, hosting Cruiser. Guys, man, I'm going to talk about a fight that happened way before um, everything started on ESPN. Before all the fights have happened. The first fight on the card, man, Jahi Tucker versus Nicklaus Flaz, man, from Puerto Rico. Of course, I had Flaz to win the fight, but and I knew he was on the card, but I did not expect to see what I saw last night. I was scrolling through Facebook. I wasn't even watching the fight. Scrolling through Facebook, and then all of a sudden I see the winner by majority decision. Just winner, just winner. They did not say how he won it, but just winner. Floss. And I was like, what? Yeah. Floss. Jahi Tucker. This was a huge upset, guys. This was a huge upset. Jahi Tucker, very talented fighter, deep amateur background, highly touted prospect, calling out names like Sander Zayed. Let's get in the ring. You want to sell out the garden? Let's sell it out. Let's do it together. And here comes Floss, who's been fighting most of his career in Puerto Rico on local cards, not main event, with a 10-2 record, 8 knockouts, 7 knockouts. Again, no big names on his resume. He was coming off his best career win, 13-0 fighter who came from New York, from Puerto Rican descent. He was not supposed to win that fight, and he came out and took his zero. And that fighter is about 3-0 now since that fight. And now here he comes, getting the opportunity for Jahi Tucker to showcase his skills just to keep him busy, a stepping stone. And here comes Floss, who's in shape, ready for the opportunity, showed up, and won the fight. It was not a robbery, guys. Oh yeah, I got this on my head. I'm Puerto Rican. No, it's not a robbery. I saw the fight. Floss, he was landing some clean, short right hands repeatedly, good counter shots. When both of them were in the exchanges, Floss was getting the better of them. Tucker was getting lit up, and his defense was not there. His chin was too up in the air, too exposed, and he was missing a lot of punches too. He was not getting. His offense was not really there. Tucker was not really there, man. I don't know what happened, unless Floss is just a better fighter, but which is hard for me to believe because Floss, no deep amateur background like Tucker. And if he has a background, it's not much. He's not as talented as Tucker. He just comes with a simple boxing style, and gives Tucker a fight, gets the better of him in the fight, and wins. Scores the upset. In my heart, I had Floss to win, but man, I did not expect him to come out with the victory, and he did. So far is the upset of the year. So far, that was a huge win. So now Floss is 2 fights in a row beating undefeated prospects. Definitely the next fight for Floss, they're going to bring him back, and his purse is going to double. He just knocked off one of the top prospects in Top Rank, who felt he was ready for Xander Zayas. Imagine, and now that I saw this fight, Tucker's not ready for Xander Zayas. He's got to behave with that, because now Floss, who's not even as skilled or who's not even as talented as Zayas, beat him. Beat Tucker. So imagine what Xander Zayas will do to him. Who's a much talented fighter, much skill. Zayas will go in there and outclass him, man. Box his ears off. But huge win for Floss. That's a huge win. That's as big as winning the championship. But it'll be interesting to see where Floss goes from here. But Tucker, of course, Tucker is only 20 years old. The future is still bright. Is a roadblock. He got knocked off, but it's not the end. One loss, it doesn't change your career. we'll see where Tucker goes from here. But massive upset. The only Puerto Rican on the card last night, and he managed to win and win in impressive fashion and scored an upset. Nicklaus Flaz, he's now 11-2 with 7 KOs, and he earned it last night. He earned it last night, man. I was watching the fight and I was surprised, like, wow, Flaz is really connected, really good here and there. Landing that short right hand, and if you look at the fight, when they'll both be at close quarters, Flaz will connect with a straight short right hand repeatedly. And even Flaz was doing excellent body work as well. So, and when Tucker was trying to get offense going, he was not really landing much. He was missing a lot of punches. He was eating more punches than landing, and that's what happened there. But all in all, man, Flaz, congratulations. It's a big win. Puerto Rico has been having a tremendous year so far in boxing, and from new world champion to undisputed world champion, to now scoring an upset, massive upset. And now we're likely to get a new world champion in July 15, a couple of weeks, with Manuel Rodriguez fighting Melvin Lopez. Good stuff, good stuff. Miracle Boy Boxing, guys. I'm your host, Jose Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.